right, Friday, coming at you, workout of the day. Yes, it's me again. What's good? Just kidding. I'm an idiot. I'm starting to go quarantine crazy. I know we're like pretty much done with the quarantine, but I'm starting to get a little nuts now. All right, so regardless, fired up Friday, about to get after it. We're gonna start off today, 3 rounds, 8 Russian kettlebell swings, 8 goblet squats, and 10 broad jumps, okay? So for the Russian kettlebell swing, you can grab a kettlebell, a dumbbell, or odd object, and all we're gonna do, we're gonna start by hinging the hips back, keeping our back nice and tight, and thrusting the hips extended, squeezing our legs, okay? Keeping our back set nice and tight for 8 Russian kettlebell swings. So the reason they're called Russian kettlebell swings is because we just do them to eye level. American would be going all the way overhead like we did Wednesday. All right, so 8 Russian kettlebell swings. For the goblet squat, again, also you can do the Russian kettlebell swings with a dumbbell. I like to do hold the head of the dumbbell and just extend the hips, same way, keeping my back set nice and tight, focusing on that hinge. If you don't have a dumbbell or kettlebell, you can grab a bag of rice, bag of dog food. Any large object is gonna be a little bit easier today because they're just to eye level and not completely overhead, all right? So for the goblet squats, grabbing that same object, setting up in our squat position, a little bit of bend in the knee, start to push those hips back, and then straight down. Keeping that chest up, and we can use the object also to help us stay nice and upright, okay? You're somebody whose chest comes forward. Just squat to a bench, squat to a couch, squat to parallel. Don't break parallel, especially if your chest comes forward. Focus on an upright torso position. And then last but not least, for the broad jumps, let me see where I'm at here. Okay, for the broad jump, you're gonna dip, throw the hands forward, and just extend and jump and land nice and soft in a little bit of a squat, okay? You can do 10 back to back, going forwards, backwards, side to side, just like I did, whatever you gotta do, 10 broad jumps. Again, the warm up, 8 Russian kettlebell swings, 8 goblet squats, 10 broad jumps, times 3. All right, so for your skill portion today, if you are at home and you have a dumbbell, an odd object, or a kettlebell, we're gonna be doing 8 reps per leg of RDLs. 4 sets, 8 reps, 3 seconds down, okay? That 30x1, that first number is always the eccentric. The second number is always the concentric. The X would be like a pause in the bottom or a hold in the bottom, okay? Fast up. I may have screwed that up. Don't quote me on that, okay? 3 seconds down, no rest in the bottom. X is the concentric. 1 is the breath at the top. That's the correct way. Okay, so we're doing these with a dumbbell. We're gonna go opposite leg, opposite arm is holding the weight, okay? So a little bit of bend in my knee. I'm gonna hinge my hips back and just touch the head of the dumbbell to the floor. 1 and 2 and 3. Up. These are gonna get challenging, especially with that tempo. See that? Good. We don't want the leg that's going back, we don't want it to swing behind us like this, okay? We wanna really focus on the balance and focus on keeping that leg coming straight behind us for the most part. Again, I'll show the other leg now. Okay, so we're here, a little bit of bend in my knee, just hinge my hips back. 1, 2, 3, right up. 1, 2, 3, good. I know some of y'all call me out. Liz, Bruno, some of the other crew calls me out on my tempo. It's all good. 1 and 2 and 3. You already know what time it is. All right, so for your workout of the day, we're gonna be doing 5 rounds, 10 box jumps, 100-meter run. Again, if you're at home, you could jump up on your couch, you could jump up on some kind of bed, you can stack a bunch of bricks up, stack a bunch of cinder blocks, find a park bench, whatever you got, just hit it. Find some kind some kind of target, okay? Some kind of sturdy object to hit, all right? Now for the box jump, a little bit of bend in my knee. I try to keep my torso as upright as possible, especially when I land, right? So I dip, use my arms, extend my hips at the top, okay? And I like to step down. I had a box jump incident probably like a year ago now, a little less than a year ago. And I jumped down off the box and really hurt my knee pretty bad, and it still is not the same to this day. So again, we don't want to be landing in a squat. That's going to create a lot of work for us, okay? We don't want to be landing with our chest forward. That's going to smoke our lower back. We want to land as upright as possible, right? We do box jumps for the explosiveness, so think nice and explosive, okay? 100-meter run. The run should take you no more than 45 seconds, okay? You figure a 200-meter run, especially if you're a good runner, is gonna take you anywhere from a minute, some people 40 seconds, to a minute and like 20 tops, okay? But we don't want this taking more than 45 seconds, so scale it to something that's good for you, okay? Then after the 10 box jumps, after the 100-meter run, we're gonna rest 1 minute. We're gonna repeat 5 rounds, okay? That's 5 rounds, 10 box jumps, 100-meter run, rest 1 minute. Let's go, let's get after it. Friday, let's hit the weekend running, literally running. And yeah, I'll see you guys Saturday.